the bus to the Alhambra. Decided to take the bus because it's a 20-minute walk to the entrance, and I'd rather just save myself because it's already really hot today. So save myself for the Alhambra. Taking this air-conditioned bus that cost me €1.60. Best deal in town. Well, I've arrived. The Alhambra. I'm at the entrance. And here we are. The Alhambra. Okay. Well, let's get inside. Well, I'm inside, and I don't know if I told you, but last night I was on the computer. I wasn't originally going to get a ticket because the only ticket I had was for Saturday. But I was going to be here Saturday, so a little frustrated. But I went on the computer last night around 11 and realized there was a ticket available, and I took it. So I got really lucky because it's like perfect timing. Look at these beautiful palaces. I'm not sure which one this is, but it looks quite beautiful. It's interesting brickwork, if you ask me. Just imagine, you know, people had to build this by hand. No machines. There's no electricity. It's all done by hand. Crazy. It's amazing what people were able to do, isn't it? So amazing what people were able to do. Look at that. Palacio del Carlos. And that is where I go to the other palace, the famous one, that I have to be there on time or else they won't let me in. Then there's another area over there, which I'm going to see right now. So, amazing. It's fucking hot, but it's also beautiful. So, can't complain. Here I am. At the top. We just came from there. Around here, and up. Wow. You get a really good vantage point here. I guess that was the whole point. Very beautiful. If it wasn't for the clay roofs, this would really remind me of Mexico, like the pueblos, Mexicos. So beautiful. So beautiful. What else is here? Well, it's really nice, isn't it? What else can I say? The Alhambra. €14 for me. I like that they have the Portuguese flag and the Spanish flag together. So that bell tower and that sign plaque, I just had ChatGPT translate it, and it says basically, on January 2nd of the year 1492 of the Christian era, after 777 years of Arab domination, once victory and total submission of this city to their Catholic majesties was declared. And when these towers, guardian of the highest point of this fortress, the standard of the Castilian army was raised in the presence of Cardinal Gonzalez de Mendoza and Don Jarete de Gardens behind the holy banners. Royal standard was unfurled by the Count of Tendila, while the heralds were proclaimed in loud voices. Granada taken by the illustrious kings of Castile, Don Fernando and Don Isabella. Well, I guess, wow. So this is basically the symbol of how the Spanish and Portuguese conquered the Moors. This is where you need to go. Right here. Wow, the water looks really clean. Really clean. Right there. So just dunk your head in there. Feels amazing. The lineup is real. It's a huge line. Be prepared for it. Be prepared for the line, so come early. If your ticket says 5:30, be ready to go in at 5. And wear a hat, because it gets hot. Especially if you're just standing around. So as you can see, it's very hard to actually experience any of this because of all the people. This is what it's like every day. Hordes and hordes of people being thrown through. So be prepared. So that last painting I showed you, I didn't know if I was able to shoot it or not, so I didn't say anything. But I just wanted to show you the painting. And the painting is very important because what it depicts is that it depicts the family, the Moorish family leaving the palace for the last time. Granada was the last enclave of the Muslim Empire here in the Iberian Peninsula. This was the last fortress. And the Catholic armies eventually came and conquered it. They expelled, I forget what the term was, the liberation, the Great Liberation or expulsion, but they got rid of all the Muslims, all the Moors from Iberia. And this palace was the last anchor. And that painting depicts the departure of the royalty of the last Nazir or whatever you call it. It was in this palace, and it shows the entourage being really sad that they have to leave. But that's the significance of that painting. Very powerful message. Very powerful message. Anyways, that's the history of the Alhambra, is that it was largely a Muslim palace until it was conquered by the Spanish and Portuguese together and liberated. Spanish, Portuguese working together to liberate. the Iberian Peninsula of the Muslims, and Granada was the last stronghold. Hence why this is so significant, why this place is so significant. Well, I think I'm done for the Alhambra. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Definitely worth the visit, but keep in mind, it's not going to be easy. There will be a bit of struggle. First of all, just getting in here is going to be a real pain in the ass. Just because you have to get tickets in advance, so you have to plan your trip really well. Plan your trip really, really well. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Nice gifts. Nice gifts. These are all really nice gifts. Nice gifts. So, what do you need to know? Be prepared. Be prepared. Book in advance. Try to book early or late, but not midday, because the heat is really crazy. It's cooling down now, thank God, but now it's almost closing. Yeah, it's hot. So plan to be here either late, like right now, I think it's 6:30, 7 o'clock. Might be later than that. Or early, really early. First thing, I think it opens at 8:30. Because that's the best time. For heat, for light, for everything. Bring water. Bring a good pair of walking shoes. Bring a hat. And be prepared for crowds. Be prepared for crowds. Excuse me. Be prepared for crowds. Be prepared for crowds. Saying. Be prepared for crowds, and not the nicest crowds. These crowds are going to be challenging, depending on the day. They could be very challenging. If you're trying to take a picture, they'll just walk right in front of you. No sense of space, personal space, nothing like that. The staff itself is rude most of the time, pretty rude. But then again, they're working here all day in the heat. So I imagine for them, having to do this every day, it could be a real pain. So I can understand that, but still be prepared for it. Backpacks. For no reason, they ask you to, carry your backpack on your front or whatever. It can be really annoying, even though it makes no sense. If you look at my backpack, it's really thin. Makes no sense for them to be doing that. But it doesn't matter. It is what it is. So just be prepared. And if you can, maybe find a time of year where it's not as busy, then I say, do it. Take it. That's very important. If you could find a time of year where not a lot of people are coming, maybe in the winter, I'm sure it's beautiful here in the winter too. And just come. So nice. I think this is where we get out. Wow, look at that sun. So nice, the sun is setting. Let's see what time it is exactly, shall we? It's actually 8 o'clock. Perfect time to leave. So, say goodbye to the Alhambra. Say goodbye, Alhambra. Goodbye. I'm on the bus and it's packed. Sardines. So that's the last thing to expect. If you come here, either take a cab or an Uber or take the bus, which I think is great. It's only €1.60, but it's worth it.
Tiene que ir a la otra colina de enfrente. Ahora esto baja al centro de la ciudad para entrar y luego va. La cuesta del Chapí es la que va a San Nicolás y está en la colina de enfrente.
€1.60.
Todavía le falta 10-15 minutos. Esto va al centro, todos van al centro. Ya uno del centro sube a San Nicolás, que es este, y el otro se queda allí. Nada.
That, by the way, is the tourist train. So if you want to get into the city, take the train. So you don't have to walk. Well, I just got off the bus, and wow, that was an experience. So I'm in the center now. And I guess the next step is to look for some food, because I haven't eaten in a long time. Cucina. Italian. Wow. Pizza. Ooh, I feel like a pizza. Pizza. Pizza.